Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Star Wars Racer Episode One game. Yes, that's right, the Star Wars Racer Episode One. I hope you had a great weekend. I did. I did. I had a good weekend. Um, we're here with Elan Mak. That's right. But before we get started, and I'm Brian Harrison with Harrison Ultimate Gaming. Sorry, but before we get started, please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and leave a like on this video, and hit the bell notification if you're on YouTube. If you're on Rumble, then you could follow us there as well. I don't know if I will mention this because I don't know how long term it will be. But officially, this game channel is also on Odyssey. But if you're over there, don't know how long I can upload. I've thought about just uploading as long as I can and see what happens. It's more of a test thing. It's just a different platform, and maybe I'll talk about it a little bit. But let's get started on today's race with Elan Mak. Let's get going. We're back on Howler Gorge, and yeah, we're ready to race and get some wins, I guess. All right, here we go. Let's get going. Let's get started.
Welcome, pod racing fans, to Ando Preem, home of the benevolent Andovi Bindu monks. Your host, the wisest of the wise, Ten Abu Donba. The current record holders for this track is Mars Road.
All right, we're off and we're racing. So yes, I'm officially on Odyssey. I uploaded every video that was past and present there, except for this one today, obviously. So I took a few times. I still got to download games and stuff, but I took a bit to do it, and so I'm pretty happy. And I don't know what to think of it. This is what my honest opinion is. I think it's a cool platform. In some ways, it's like YouTube and Rumble. I could just upload videos. Great concept, great idea. That's what YouTube Rumble does. The problem is the bad concept behind it is the fact that you have these coins. And again, it's not very big platform, so I don't know how well I'll do. And the other thing I'm running into is because I have a heart condition and stuff like that. My woman's always told me to be careful, but she, she can't stop me and say you can't upload, and she just doesn't want to. But the other thing that hit me the other day was I do have to be careful of how much I do, and I think what bothers me about all these platforms, including any of them, is I think as long as you have an email, you should be able to automatically link to any account you want to. And so, like, let's say a new account comes on, because they link, they know. They're like, oh, you have a YouTube, or you have this, or so they know each other. Ooh, nice. I've never been down here before. Anyway, so yeah, so it's just one of those things. I didn't know if I was going to talk about it today, or if I was just going to, this is new to me, or if I was, what I was going to do about it. So it's just kind of interesting there. So, but, anyway, so that's where we are, and that's these coins. Anyway, I call them coins. They're not really called coins. Someone, if they know what I'm talking about, will correct me if they watch us in the past or future or whatever. But I call them coins. Basically, you got to earn these coins. That's what I'm calling them. All right. So you can't upload, and that's the problem I have with them. Whereas Rumble and YouTube, you can just do it, and you don't have to do any of that. And they're easy, and it's easier to upload to platforms like that. They're just kind of free, and you have fun doing it. So anyway, so that's so I didn't know if I was actually going to bring it up because the fact of the matter is I don't know how long I can stay on the platform. And now if I upload this to um, them, now I've thought about it multiple ways of whether I continue fighting it. You know, I'm not saying fighting in a mean way, but you know, fighting just to upload and do it until and see how long I can do it for. You know, and if whatever's up there is up there is up there, or if I'm able to continue on. I know you can get support from these coins from other people. There is a support button, so I will give them credit for that. The problem with that is, unless you're really known and really liked, it's almost like YouTube say, "Oh, you can upload for free," but here's a caveat: it's free, but if you want to get coins, you're connected to a wallet, and you should pay us. We really want you to pay us, or we really want you to do these things so that it can be, so they're free, but when they start out, because they give you coins, because I think they're hoping that you'll look at it and go, oh, it's really worth it. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah. But that's what I'm hoping for. Oh, we died. But it's just, I'm kind of distracted today. I don't know. This is why I like YouTube. This is why I like YouTube and even Rumble technically. There's none, you can upload for free. They even Rumble's easier only because they monetize you automatically because you never know. You could be the next star. You could end up helping them make money, which I wish YouTube would go back to that, because YouTube was a great platform when it was doing that type of stuff, where it gave small people, even what we consider nobodies, opportunities to, because they could be the next, Mr. Beast, or they could be the next anybody. I mean, anybody in gaming, anybody in, so that's what I like how Rumble does things, because you're able to, there's a possibility of even making a small amount, even if you don't make a serious amount. Like I made 4 cents off of Rumble already. Okay, actually I made 6, but 4 cents off the gaming on Rumble and 2 cents off of another channel. I forget which channel that is too. But anyway, so I that's what I've done. So, and it's kind of cool, I mean, you can pull out when you want, like you can pull it out. I'm not gonna pull out 4 cents. It's not worth it to PayPal. If it was free to PayPal, maybe, but PayPal takes a certain percentage of stuff, so it's easier to wait. At least in the fact of, when you get money put in. So, but anyway, it's just where I'm at right now. And so I also got to think about my health and stuff like that too. When I just do gaming, it's not a problem. I may be able to still continue in spite of that. It's just been a long road, partly because I'm uploading some of my older videos to see if I get traction. And the gaming channel's done, actually. The gaming channel has all the videos from the gaming that I've done all the way over. And I've also done one other channel I have, and a few other channels, small channels, and that didn't take much to put on there. So I've done quite a bit already on there in a way. It's just one of the other channels that's just as big almost as this channel. At least it has a lot of views. It's close to the size of this channel. So is iHome Entertainment, and that was the one that's going to take time. Now I thought I may just do it over time, just slowly, and just get traction and see if there's anyone interested, even in my old stuff. Of course, I may upload most of the old stuff and then try to get to the new stuff too. But I would like to. It's going to be an interesting thing. So if you're on Odyssey and you're following me, don't forget to follow and stuff. But I don't know what the future holds 100%. But I'm going to give it a chance. I guess that's what I was doing. I debated last night because I was up really late, trying to think. Is this really good for me? Is this really good for me to continue this way? What would make it easier, and I'm hoping, I guess, for the future, and this is a big hope, you're supposedly able to sync your stuff, but what I'm really hoping for in the future is that they either I get the stuff I need to sync it, because if you sync it, they just take it from YouTube, and all I have to do is upload to one site, and I'm hoping I can get to that point. And I'm hoping that maybe Rumble, maybe I'll get to that point and check on with Rumble and do that stuff, because it'd make it easier to upload to newer sites if you're already, the YouTubers are already just automatically uploading to these other sites. That would make it easier too for me. But you have to be, I don't know, I think at least on this new one, you have to be more, what's the word, you have to be more established or something. That's what I'm gonna call it, that you may be able to sync your YouTube to them. So I don't know if I'll continue or if that's a thing, or I know Rumble claimed that YouTube had sort of cut them off a bit at one point, so at least that's what it seemed like in the email I received, so I had to manually upload everything. So anyway, we'll see what the future holds. But for now, I want to thank you for watching my videos, no matter where you're seeing these from. And I do want to thank you for watching this race. It was fun. And thank you for allowing me to talk and enjoy this conversation. I hope you guys do comment, subscribe. You should see it in carts on the YouTube side, where there's a little end thing to these videos where you can either go to a full playlist of everything I've done with this race, or you could go to a previous video I've done on this race as well. So that's how I set it up right now, and so I hope you guys did enjoy this video again, and I want to say God bless you, and bye for now.